I saw that you called it Loon.
No, I couldn't think of anything else. It was so distracting
Oh, it's a good one.
to see that loon. Then I try to think of, some other word that could go with loon. And then I just decided to leave
I
it up.
remembered that you had said Loon.
Yeah,
Loon, the bird. What's a perfect name for it?
yeah. Is it pretty obvious that it's a loon?
Yeah, well, I don't know a loon from whatever, but yeah, it's really obvious that it's a duck ear. Don't you think?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to look up loon and see what. Are they white with gray wings?
No, they're black with white stripes. They're those ducks that are really nostalgic for some people. They're on the lakes in Maine, and they make a haunting call like this. I can't do it. You know what I mean?
First time though.
What?
You got it the first time you tried.
Oh, good. I should have given up after that. Anyway, so I was trying to look at other things in the painting besides the loon to see uh, what the bigger picture was, so that I could name it something more comprehensive than just loon. And then I decided just to give up on that. And I think it leaves it more open for other people to just see those other things the way they can imagine them.
Yeah, I like seeing the loon and then these tropical leaves or
Yeah,
wide leaves. They're
yeah,
big and wide
yeah.
growing up.
Uh-huh,
This looks like one that fell off.
uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, we talked a lot about this last night, didn't we, after I did the painting.
There's a little cricket right here. Jiminy cricket.
Yeah.
The loon just flipped some water up in the air, and here's the drops coming back down.
Yeah.
This could be some water too. The white stuff here.
Yeah. Loons dive down into the water and they kind of squirm along the bottom of a lake and dig up things to eat.
It looks like he's all enclosed in there, very secure and cozy.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That um, that large blue figure above the loon looks a little threatening. I thought it looked kind of, well, I think of it as threatening, but it could be just something maybe protective or just something bigger.
Mhm.
But it's a simpler painting, isn't it, than some
Mhm.
of the others where there's
Yeah.
a dozen or so figures that are in it. This only has a few. See the orange hand up in the upper right hand corner?
Yeah.
It's got a thumb and fingers folded over
Right.
to the thumb.
see it. Over here, there's a face inside of this shape. There's a face right here, inside this leaf.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
It's not a real distinct face, but
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Looks like a baboon face again. Keep seeing baboons. Down in the bottom left-hand corner, that black figure. Do you see the two eyes? Now the bigger one off to the right of that. That's the green one. The one off to the right of that. There. So do you see the two big eyes? And then,
here,
yes,
yeah,
that one, those are the two eyes. And that's the nose down there.
yeah,
And then the jaws maybe opening to eat that piece of seaweed.
yeah. I didn't notice that at all.
Looks a little bit like a horse,
Mm-hmm.
but the horse has the eyes on the side of its head. So it might be a baboon.
Mm-hmm. I love the loon and this green with it, and the blue, and the loon and the yellow underneath.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's surrounded by those pretty colors.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And that orange swirl down on the bottom of it, on the bottom of the loon. See how that stroke swirls around?
This one here,
Yeah.
yeah. I thought it was a yellow stroke, but I see that it's much bigger.
Yeah. It was a yellow stroke, but it looks kind of reddish orange up there on the top.
And these two red figures up here seem to be protective, like enclosing this.
Yeah.
And these things too.
What things?
The leaves.
Yeah. There's a kind of a dancing seahorse on the right side.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm going to bring this back to normal.
With its arms. Do you see it with its arms spread out?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. The twist.
Yeah.
It's hard to ignore this one. Like you said, I can't figure it out.
Uh-huh.
Except that it is protecting the loon.
Yeah. I'm starting to see it as two separate figures, and that's a break there up on what would be its head. Do you see how it's kind of separated?
Yeah. Yeah, that's better. It's like when a rocket takes off, it drops the bottom of it.
On the right, the bottom right of that big blue figure, over by the figure that has its arms spread out, it looks like a big mouth or a big jaw that's opened up.
Oh, that he could swim into.
Maybe, yeah.
But is this the mouth we're talking about right here?
No, not,
Oh, this.
no.
No,
It's on that big blue figure.
right
Right
here.
there. Yeah, that's the mouth. Or it's like a jaw, like a
Yeah.
open jaw. Maybe it's going to swallow that
Mhm.
figure with it. Well, the arms are yeah. So they're not the arms if that's the jaw.
Oh, I've got it. This seahorse is doing a special dance, and this is just a silky piece of fabric to use
Uh-huh.
costume for his dance.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Catherine, let's stop.